Hi there, it's me, Gamer Tara here. I'm recapping SpongeBob SquarePants Bizarro Bottom. The episode begins with an entirely different intro, all about Sponge Tom's short pants, and a riff on the show's main title sequence. After a title card and credits are shown, Sponge Tom is seen getting all prepared for work, saying this his audio to his slug Barry, and walking off to the crunchy crab. He greets all the customers and his coworker Awkward, and goes into the kitchen making tacos. After a full day of work, his boss, Mr. Claus, lets him go home early on account of his day off the next day. Meanwhile, late at night, SpongeBob is seen on the bus being so tired he misses his stop home and ends up at Sponge Tom's melon home. Entering the title zone, the exhausted Sponge tries to get in through the door, but his key proves ineffective and rings the bell. As SpongeBob comes to see who the visitor is, no one appears, as SpongeBob is instead getting into the house through the window. SpongeBob eventually leaves the house while SpongeBob goes to sleep in Tom's room. SpongeBob wakes up to a great sleep, but realizes that he's late for work. He attempts to leave Sponge Tom's bedroom, but misses the doorknob. As he brushes his teeth, he realizes he's standing in a toilet bowl and using an unclogger where his mirror usually would be. He falls down the stairs and attempts to grab milk and cereal for breakfast in the kitchen, but notices that he's eating soap flakes in a bowl of orange juice. SpongeBob enters the crunchy crab and greets the customers, who confuse him for Sponge Tom and take his name as a means to bob up and down. He says hello to Awkward, who he confuses for Squidward, and SpongeBob misses the kitchen door crashing into a wall. Goes in the kitchen and looks at the set of containers filled with taco ingredients, which is in place of the grill he is used to. Soda believes the ingredients have been shredded and tapes them up to make a Krabby Patty. Mr. Claus comes into the kitchen, questioning why Sponge Tom is here, as he makes tacos on what is supposed to be Sponge Tom's day off. Awkward comes in from the dining area, saying that the patty SpongeBob made is not a taco, and that yummy patties can be found over at the Yum Bucket. This drives SpongeBob mad, confused at the reality he's in, and runs out of the restaurant. SpongeBob goes across the street to find that the Yum Bucket, because he's using for the Chum Bucket, has tons of customers. SpongeBob thinks that he might be seeing things. He goes to the ophthalmologist to get glasses and see things clearly, although they really just blur up his vision. He decides to tell who he thinks are Patrick and Sandy about his bizarre morning. Running across the street to see them, he ends up confusing them for Preston and Sammy, swapped up versions of the two. He loses his mind once more, seeing all the messed up versions of the locations and citizens from his hometown. Such a discomfort drives him to visit his parents, believing they'll make everything okay. SpongeBob comes across to what he believes is his parents' house, thinking it has been painted yellow, although it is really a lemon. SpongeBob rings the doorbell, and from the door, SpongeBob is seen, and the two comment on how similar they look. He then sees SpongeBob's parents, who he believes are evil doppelgangers, trying to replace his parents, and SpongeBob is trying to replace him. He once again goes crazy at the sight of this and runs away, crashing into the town's entry sign labeled Bikini Top, now thinking they're completely flipped over Bikini Bottom. As he faints, the Short Pants family, feeling sorry for SpongeBob, decide to put him on the bus out of town. SpongeBob wakes up on a seat at the Bikini Bottom's bus station, as Sandy found him lying there, who stands alongside Patrick, Mr. Krabs, and Squidward. He greets them all, saying to them and tells them about his bizarre experience in Bikini Top. Thinking it was a dream, Mr. Krabs gets fed up with his story and tells him get back to work, to which he is prepared. The episode ends with the French narrator saying that everyone has a doppelganger, but he asks how one can know if they are the doppel or the ganger. A community version of the narrative says this question can only be answered in the title zone. As the two look at each other in shock, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, help reach 1,000 plus subscribers. Watch the videos fully, helps increase the watch hours to 4,000 plus, and send donations to the Patreon page at Animator Space Tunes, starting at $2 a month, or one-time donations on Ko-Fi starting at $7. Thanks, have a blessed day, see you next video visit, but for now, bye!